So what you must first do is develop your own inner authority, right? Get in touch with your inner father, the father that feels rage at its child being bullied, and use that assertion, right? In other words, you got to realize that every man and woman has an inner mother and an inner father. Shamans, the ones who were considered to be the wisest people in the tribe, got their wisdom from either, if he was a man, their inner mother, and if she was a woman, their inner father. That's who they got their wisdom from. Now, why do I say that? With men, think about it. Men are naturally more what? More aggressive, more me, right? So what does women say? Let's get everyone to work together, right? So naturally, a man's bias will be towards me, 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 me. He got to be able to balance that energy and consult the inner woman within him, right? So he'll naturally have a more harmonious way of thinking, which will lead to wiser and better decisions, right? But women, on the other hand, they have the soft nurturing part of them, right, which is more forgiving, which is more prone to bring people together, but they don't have that aggressive inner father inside of them that will stand up to people who are bullying you, that's less forgiving. It is a yin and a yang. It is about balancing that. And rather than feeling that passive aggression, which women are pretty good at, you gotta learn how to develop, rather than developing aggression, develop assertiveness, which is completely different. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Right? And so this is what you guys gotta do. The inner authority comes out during moments when you have to do something, right? When you're noticing that you have work to do and you have no other time right now, so you get it done. You notice this inner authority when you gotta go to work, right? As opposed to when nobody's forcing you to go to work, you don't go to work. But all of a sudden, when you gotta go to work, there's something inside of you that forces you to get up even though you don't want to. Only when there's outside pressure, right? That inner authority is your higher self. Is the part of you that gives you the discipline, right? So creating boundaries, you first have to create inner boundaries. And what we're going to be talking about is not just boundaries in terms of people, but boundaries within yourself. You know, knowing when to study, knowing when to go to work. And then that'll naturally expand to setting boundaries to everyone because that's going to be part of your reality. You feel me? Yeah. So you gotta learn to swing that sword around in small ways first, right? In other words, you gotta learn how to assert yourself. I'm getting ahead of myself, but we're gonna get to it, right? You gotta learn to assert yourself in small ways first. We know we're not gonna be confronting the last biggest thing first. You first have to assert yourself in small ways first and build it up after a while. Because the mistake that people do is that they sort of, how can I say this? They attack the big fish first, right? You first want to start saying no in small ways, crawling before walking, all right? So what we want to do is this: we don't want to build the wall, okay? We don't want to build walls. We want to create boundaries. It's completely different. Building walls is more of a trauma, right? When somebody hurts you, when you feel violated in a certain way, you create boundaries, but they're more walls than boundaries. They're more to isolate yourself, right? When you create boundaries, it's more about creating a harmonious and healthy environment where you work with your own self, where you know, do this at this time, and with other people, they sense that you have limits. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Because, man, if you don't have this, your life is going to be chaotic. You're going to be emotional, and it's going to affect every aspect of your life. You see what I'm saying? All right, but we want to consciously develop those boundaries. Okay, so because life is all about limitations, right? If you don't limit something, it'll turn against you and consume you, like a cancer, right? What's cancer? Cancer is I don't know about cancer too much, right? But cancer is something that's like growing at a rapid rate. It has no boundaries. You see, life is all about boundaries. What do I mean by that? Like a cell is alive because it has boundaries. There's a boundary between itself, right? And it's the boundary is usually out of, I guess, it's oil. Oil is I heard oil is the source of life because oil separates water, right? So water, it creates like a little boundary and you know, it's able to have a little ecosystem. But what was I saying? So if you don't limit something, it'll turn against you and consume you, right? Addictions are a lack of boundaries. Disrespect are a lack of boundaries, right? So this is what we want to do, is be able to have control over ourselves. The reason why a lot of people don't have control over their lives is just because they have no boundaries. And again, it's not about creating boundaries with just people. the first place you got to create boundary is within yourself. Demanding certain things from people and demanding respect for yourself, demanding that you're not going to feel this way, demanding that you're not going to let people treat you this way. So you first treat yourself that way. You first elevate that level of standard towards yourself, and it'll naturally be projected onto people, towards people, not in an aggressive way, but in an assertive, calm way. And I can promise you, when you do this, again, like I said, your circle will lessen, but it's going to be more quality than quantity. You see? So, all right, ladies. So finally, I have released my second course for women, which is natural chemistry. This course is a 5-week course. 5-week course where every week you're going to get a new set of videos based on specific issues. This course is all about how to create and maintain the attraction in any man. This will help you create love. This will help you deepen the love with your man. This is not about manipulation. This is not about playing games. This is genuine, natural chemistry. No more short-term partners. No more being fooled. Why? Because I will reveal to you not only how to create attraction in the first week, but also how to understand male nature, how to understand their tricks, how to prevent from being too attached, signs that he's the wrong guy, signs that he's a narcissist, signs that he's a mama's boy, signs that he's an emotionally available guy, emotionally unavailable guy. We go over everything. We go over this 3rd week, setting boundaries. We go over the 3rd week, controlling your emotions, right? Setting boundaries, 4th week, 5th week, embracing your masculine and the feminine, right? And on top of that, I have over 10 different bonuses. 10 different bonuses. My Lord have mercy, right? With a money back guarantee. The bonus are 1. The natural chemistry, over 10 hours of content, right? The breakup formula, how to deal with a breakup, right? The connecting with your man, right? Establishing a life of abundance, social mastery, understanding your dark side, the goal setting seminar, which is about how to set and achieve goals, practical mastery that will teach you how to master anything. The laws of human nature. I have a book club for the laws of human nature with over 4 hours of content, right? The transformational seminar in a pocket, which is my mindfulness seminar, and the Chase audiobook. This originally is $1,800, but you get it starting at $97, ladies and gentlemen, right? $97. We have different packages, but all of this starts at $97. And you know what? You can check it out for free if you want. Yeah, for all the freeloaders, I have free videos just for you. Free videos, all right? So you could just check it out for free, and then you could get out. Nothing wrong with that, all right? So, and on top of that, it comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee. No questions asked. That's right. No questions asked. I don't mind. I just want you guys to check it out, because I know when you take one look, you're going to want to buy it. I can promise you. Just like my other course, the psychological game of attraction, it was a hit. You're going to love this one. This one is not about manipulation. This is genuine natural chemistry. Order it now, all right? I'll see you guys inside. Peace out.